Welcome to this week's episode of the Rantoul Roundup, where we round up the news so you don't have to. In this week's episode, we're going to be talking with Cody Cundiff a little bit more about Cundiff Meatworks. Reed is on to talk about his game nights on Wednesdays, and Chad Smith is here to talk to us about the flower shop and, all the other things he has going on. Enjoy the show. Welcome back, everybody. Today I've got with me Cody Cundiff. Cody, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Man, you're rocking it out there. How are things going? How you feeling?
It's going good.
Good.
It's going good. We're having a lot of fun in there. It's really crazy to see the support that we're getting, honestly. We had a little bit of rain and people stood strong and they stayed out there in the line.
I couldn't handle it. I was like, it's going to get bad out here. I'm going to go home. But you had a horribly long line.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. So tell everybody that don't already know exactly what you're doing, what you're up to.
So we have a food truck. What we do is we're bringing Texas style barbecue is what we're doing. We've got the smoked brisket, we've got ribs, and then there's something that I've put a twist on, and I'm doing a chopped cheese sandwich, and we've got two different kinds. We've got a pork and a beef, and with the pork one, we call it the hog chop. It's jalapeno cheddar brat meat. We chop it up and we throw sauteed onions and peppers, white American cheese on a mini sub bun. Then the moo chop is just beef. It's 80-20 beef, chopped up, sauteed onions and peppers on a mini sub bun served up to you. And
he hasn't practiced this a million times, guys. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. How many weeks have you been out now?
I think we've ran like 12 times collectively.
Okay. And are you guys, so right now you're at where the old gas station was there at, what's that?
The old Circle K.
Murray and, is it Murray? Murray and 136.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's been a good spot for you guys.
It's been really good.
Yeah.
It's been working out.
And you're going to try to stay consistent with the Fridays.
That's what we want to do. We want to definitely stay here on Fridays. Rantoul's been showing us love, so we don't really want to go anywhere. I've had so many different people reach out, but as everyone knows, I graduated from Rantoul, class of 08. I live in Thomasboro. It's right here for me. Everyone talks down on Rantoul and saying that the Sportsplex hasn't done anything for the community. I'm being completely honest, the whole reason I started the food truck is because it's something fun for me to do on the weekend, and I'm going to do it because of the sports complex.
Right, because there's just that traffic there, but you're getting the local traffic and the guests that are coming in.
Yeah.
So while I have you, tell everybody else about what else you do.
I own an interior remodeling company, and we do bathrooms, kitchens, and finished basements, and pretty much anything on the inside.
Yeah, so we'll get his information up so you guys can see that. So not only if you want to get some meat from him, but you could maybe get a remodel in as well. Cody, thanks so much for stopping by today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Introduce yourself to the crowd.
Yeah, my name is Reed Schott. I live up in Pax. I'm looking to open up my own card shop here in Rantoul.
And tell them about your game nights.
Yep, so right now until we find a good location that I'm happy with, we're running game nights at the Legacy Center every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
For those of you who don't know what the Legacy Center is, that's what we're calling the train station these days. So pop on over on a Wednesday night and check that out. And tell us a little bit more about your aspirations.
Yeah, I grew up in the area. I always went to card shops when I was younger. I was a huge fan of Magic the Gathering. Never really played Pokemon or those other card games. But they've always been kind of the big hobby for me. I never stopped playing Magic the Gathering, never stopped playing Dungeons and Dragons, board games, things of that nature.
Yeah.
So for me, I just like a place where you can just hang out, play those kinds of games, find that sort of product to buy all in one kind of spot. There been countless shops in Champaign-Urbana over the years. I've been to every single one of them. I ran one in Urbana for quite a while.
Nice.
Moved out to Nebraska, helped two friends of mine open up their own shop there, and I just want to do it myself.
Found your way back and you're ready to do something else here.
Yep.
And you're choosing Rantoul to do it, which we're grateful for. So hopefully we can find that spot for you. But until then, do you have any other regularly scheduled things that you're going to do?
Yes, so every Friday from 7:30 until whenever we decide we're bored or tired, we are actually streaming Magic the Gathering games on Twitch.
That's awesome. You want to shout out your handle?
Yeah. The handle is Bring EDH Back.
Okay, there we go. Well, thanks for coming on today. We appreciate it. All right, everybody. I finally got Chad on the podcast. It's a long time coming. I've been begging him since I restarted the show, and he finally had some time for me. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
For everybody who doesn't know you, tell them who you are, sir.
My name's Chad Smith. I've lived in Rantoul my entire life outside of the time I spent in the military. Yeah, that's it.
But that is not it. You have 18 different jobs and you do 5 million things.
Okay, well, I started out, I spent some time on the village board as a trustee. Someone that near and dear to my heart, Jim Stubblefield, many years ago said, we need to get some young people involved in the community. But he didn't really give me a choice. It was kind of like, those times with Marguerite Carter. It's like, okay, you need to be here at this time, at this day, and this is what we're going to do.
Yeah. So, Tony Brown did that to me. That's how I ended up president of the Exchange Club.
It's amazing how that works.
It just goes that way, yeah. Yeah.
So I was a village trustee here in Rantoul. My father-in-law was on the fire department, fire chief for many years. Yeah. Got roped into that, so I'm getting ready to start my 20th year on the fire department. My 4th year as fire chief.
Oh my goodness. And then you guys have been doing this.
Absolutely.
For how long now?
So it will be 4. It was 4 years, April the 1st.
Okay.
So just over 4 years, and I guess if there's one of those things that came good of COVID, it was an opportunity that we wanted to do something else for our community. Here again, going back to Mr. Stubblefield, is like, well, you can talk about it a lot, and let's get something done. And it was time to we're at that point in our life we could step up and let's do something downtown, and with an opportunity with Paula here at the flower shop.
Credit to Paula for that.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I don't know how she did it for all the years she did what she does.
She did.
It's amazing, but she built a great solid foundation for a flower shop in a community like Rantoul, and she was ready to have fun and enjoy grandkids and enjoy
different
vacations.
adventures. God bless her, she's having some adventures.
Absolutely. So we started that, and Paula stayed on for 3 years and gave us the roadmap and things that we needed to do, and then one thing led to another.
And then the construction started.
Yes. So Mother's Day last year, with everything the village putting into downtown Rantoul, and here again, I'm a kid that probably should have been born many, many years ago. I like to sit around and just talk to the people in the community, and not always be on your phone. I think these days we've got so tied up to social media and everything that's going on there that we forget how to communicate.
Right.
So I was able to convince Marlena, let's have a coffee shop and have something that people can come sit and have a nice cup of coffee, fellowship from their local churches, and just enjoy downtown and enjoy what time we have on this earth.
Well, I can tell you myself, I've enjoyed being in here, having treats. Susie and I come over all the time when we can, and I love to sit outside. So I'm really excited about the warm weather and being able to take advantage of the tables that we used in today's episode.
Absolutely. It was a long project.
It was,
Marlene and I talked and got a lot of input from other people, and how do we do this? We really wanted to. Ann Stubblefield had a second cup.
Yes, yeah.
Near and dear to my heart, and we talked about having the second cup, and here again with Kino's here, it's in collaboration with the second cup.
Right.
We decided to do the remodel, so we get everything done, and just having a coffee shop was a lot. I didn't know anything about it, and Ann was willing to help and hear everything that happened, and we know the owners of Kino, Jared and Betsa from church. We talk about God puts people in your lives.
Yeah, he has a plan.
It was literally that. And so talking with Jared, and so Wally and I, we remodeled the entire building and everything. Jared brought his coffee expertise, his coffee equipment, put it in the building, and here's where we're
off and running
at today. So it's been tiring. I think we started the day after Mother's Day, and I believe we spent every night and every weekend up here till September, October time frame. So I talked to Mara like, let's do this, and she's like, all right, we're taking a break. She's like, 6 months of every night at the flower shop, we needed to have, a little bit of a break, but we're ready to get going on some other stuff.
Can I ask you about future plans? Are you ready to drop any nuggets about anything, or are you still kind of holding off on
we're still holding off on a couple things, but we are still working on we rent the space next door, getting it opened up, a little overflow for the coffee shop. We have a lot of small groups from local churches coming in. I really just, here have a space that they can have meetings and business meetings. I'm still trying to talk Marlena into, painting and wine parties, because we do sell wine here.
Come on, Marlena. We can do it.
Absolutely. Painting and flowers.
Yeah.
There's
a flower arranging class? What? Maybe.
Yeah. There's all
She's looking at me from behind the camera and she's like, I'm not having this right now. But there's a lot of opportunity here. And like you said, the space is open to people who want to come and have their groups here, which is really good. It's nice for everybody to have some extra options.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about, I want to hit on the beautiful quilt work that I noticed in this building today. It's bringing some color into the space. So who's doing that? Where's that coming from?
So that is actually Marlena's Aunt Karen.
Okay.
She lives in Scottsdale, Arizona. Okay. So I don't know why she wants to come back and hang out with us in Rantoul. She's from Rantoul. She wanted to come back. And she just wanted to, contribute some stuff to the flower shop. And it's cool colors.
Yeah.
It's cool design. And, I'm one that, everything's for sale. So if someone likes a quilt and, they're wanting to, to purchase one, I know that someone can make one.
There you go.
She's very good at it.
It really does give a nice pop of color to the walls, which my dad will tell you the wall color that you guys have is my favorite color. I think it's on most of the walls on my house. But it's really nice to see what the vibrant colors can do with that. And I love what you did restoring the ceiling and putting the ceiling back to its glory.
Absolutely.
I know that was hard work for you. There were a couple of nights where I would be checking on Dane, for those of you who know, my big brother who's right next door, and we would come over and see him working on stuff real late at night. And yeah, it was just really fun to watch you evolve the space into something new.
Absolutely. It is actually the original ceiling from 1901 that they put in, and that was one of the things that Marlena wanted. Mm-hmm. If we could save it, let's save it. So, we're robbing pieces over here to put over there. So it's not perfect, but for being 126 years old, I think it's pretty cool and pretty perfect.
Well, thank you guys for everything that you've done, and I'm so happy to have you on. I'll have you on for anything else that you want to talk about.
Absolutely.
Down the road.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we can get you on to talk about how the community can support the fire department too. I'd love to have that conversation down the road, but thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Anytime.
If you're looking for some more stuff to do this week, here's the schedule at the Fringe. Here's the schedule for the library. We also have some stuff coming up at Willow Pond. Don't forget about the Spring Fling for the Community Service Center at the end of this month. So for those of you who aren't aware, I am a proud member, former president, now vice president, soon to be president again, of the Rantoul Exchange Club, and we are getting ready to do our Memorial Flag Garden for Memorial Day, obviously. And registration is going to be right here. If you haven't had a chance to get a family member signed up for that, you can fill out this form right here and get it over to Michael Fox, and we will get you guys a flag and a sign with your family member's name on it and get them added to the garden. We will be setting up the garden on May 20th. If you are around and you would like to help us set up, we would love that. If you are in the area that weekend and just want to take a tour of it and see what's out there, we will have it over by the Missile again this year, and you'll be able to park and walk through the names and see all of the names. If you have any other questions, you can contact me at any of my contacts, or don't be afraid to reach out to Janet Brotherton or Michael Fox, and we'll get you taken care of. Thanks everybody so much for listening to the episode, watching the episode, supporting the episode. I hope you have a great night.